Hey everybody, this is Jennifer Collins with Halsey Thrasher Harpel Real Estate Group. And I wanted to get on here to talk to you about a few things I have learned as a new real estate agent. Okay, so the first things first, when you go to put a sign in the yard, you want to make sure that the ground can be in such a way that you can get the sign in there. You want to make sure that that you have water and a mallet. If you don't have water and a mallet, then you are gonna maybe struggle, because if the ground is hard and you need to soften it up and you don't have water, you're gonna really be struggling. Also, the shoes that you wear, you need to be able to, if you don't have your mallet, you need to be able to stand on where there's a bar on there. If you need to be able to kick it into the ground, definitely don't use high heels. You're gonna wanna wear boots or something else that has some really good soles so that you can grind that sign into the yard. Otherwise, your sign will fall down. I had to go back out to a property that was miles away because I didn't put the sign in properly the first time. So that's lesson number one. Take some water and a mallet for the hard ground to put the sign in. Lesson number two is about buyer leads. So far, I've had some Zillow buyer leads and I've had some referrals. And what I've found with those buyer leads is that a lot of them are just sort of window shopping, especially on Zillow, because they click the button, they go, oh, okay, I want to see this house. Can you show it to me? And they end up, most of them are not pre-qualified, or they're not in the situation that they are ready to actually go ahead and put in an offer. And so I've had to learn that there's questions you have to go through to, get an idea of what their credit is like, and you can become their sort of their credit counselor, so to speak. I mean, you're not paid to be the credit counselor, but at the same time the sale gets you paid, and you are there to sort of become their consultant, check in on them and make sure they're doing all the right steps to get them towards buying a home. It may be 6 months, it might be a year, it might be 2 whole years that they have to recover their financial situation. But if you are constantly checking in on them, hey, did you get that savings account ready yet? Have you gotten that prepaid credit card yet? Those are the things that so everybody needs a cheerleader, and don't you want to be the cheerleader for them? So there's ways to keep up with that. Make sure you have the systems in place to do that. That is what I'm learning. Okay, also, the third thing that I've learned is if another agent in your office asks you to go show their property, you get up, you go show it. I made the mistake of I picked up the phone, and it was an agent who's one of our top sellers in our group, and actually in our city. And he called me, and I was literally taking my shoes off from a long day at work because I'm still part-time real estate and full-time another job, trying to branch off. And he asked me to show his home, and I was too tired. I got off that phone and I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. Is there, I live 30 minutes away. Is there any way that, he goes, oh, that's no problem. I'll just call somebody else. I was like, oh, okay, thank you so much. And I'm so sorry and all this. Well, I find out yesterday that I should have showed the lead, because if I was able to bring that buyer to that house, boom, I would have gotten a paycheck. So I hope that helps. Make sure you help others succeed, and in turn, you will succeed. And do what it takes. Get up, go to the showings. Anyway, I hope that I helped. And as always, if you need help with buying or selling, call in to Jennifer Collins at 870-761-4618. Y'all have a great day.